awaken and thrive in peace. He looked a long time. Good morning, VlogTag. You just caught me reading the last line of the last chapter in Ender's Game. Yes, I am up on my bed right now. As you can see, there's my bed, and there's the ceiling. Very close. So I decided after watching MK's video last Thursday that I needed to reread Ender's Game. So I started on Thursday. No, I started on Friday. And I finished this morning. It's Thursday. Okay, it took me a week. I was reading like maybe an hour a day on the bus. You certainly can do better than that. Come on. So I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is still a little messed up because I'm still a little sick. But I'm not as sick anymore. Like, mostly I just have like a little runny nose, and I'm not focusing on myself. Mostly I just have a bit of a runny nose, and sometimes I cough, like in the mornings mostly. But for the most part, I'm okay. I decided I would talk about school today, since I don't have any love to talk about like everybody else does. Jerks. So yeah, school's doing well, actually. I'm really enjoying most of my classes. My sociology class still sucks. I think I talked about that in an earlier VlogTag video. My sociology class just blows. This guy is an idiot. Oh no, I didn't talk about it. Was a whatever. Anyway, he's a jerk. Well, he's not a jerk. He's just dumb, and he's not even dumb. He's really an intelligent man that is very boring. He talks in a very monotone voice the entire class, and then when I engage him in conversation, he tends to ignore my engagement, and so, or like dismiss it. He's very dismissive. So, but my English teacher rides the bus every once in a while, and so I rode the bus with him the other day, and we just got talking, and he's just a cool guy. He's way laid back, and it's just nice to be in a class with a dude who's just so super laid back and knows his stuff. And I don't know, it's a nice surprise considering he looks maybe 25, 26 years old. So I figured he would be a terrible professor, but he's actually, he's pretty good. My theater classes are pretty awesome, although they're very introductory, and so rudimentary like carpentry stuff just doesn't interest me because I, was just a carpenter for a year. But and I built my bed, but everything else, I like the teachers that teach theater classes, and there's only like 5 of them, and so I'm gonna be with them for like 2 years, which is pretty sweet. I think we were talking about the reading challenge at some point. Somebody mentioned it this week. And I think maybe it was Adam. Maybe that was last week. I don't remember. Whatever. Anyway, I didn't do too bad with it. I didn't ever agree to read 50 books, but I don't think that I did horribly. I mean, I read a lot of books this year. I reread a bunch of books too, which I guess is okay. But like I just read 5 books by Orson Scott Card within the past month. I just picked them up off the shelf. So, and I read like The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama, and I read Ender's Game again this week, and I don't even know. I read a bunch of books. So it was a book-tastic year so far. Yeah, it's not certainly been 50 books, but I think I've done better than pretty much everybody else. Maybe, well, aside from Adam. I don't have much else to talk about. So, I'll just say that I love you guys. I'm sorry the video's a little late. But it's nothing that can be done. I'm going to be doing a retreat this weekend, which is why I switched with Mary Kate. And I had some crap. I had a bunch of meetings today to do, so I couldn't get it up any earlier. I'm sorry. And that's what he said. She said. That's a terrible joke. I shouldn't use it anymore, but I do it because I think it's funny still, even though it's way played out. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.